Hello and welcome back to the second part of the Selenium recipes scrapping Facebook. So in the previous video, we saved the links for all of these albums. And in this video, what we were going to do is basically read the link from the Excel and go through the images that we have here. And we're going to try and also succeed to download these images. So let's open one image from here, or actually let's analyze it from here. And the thing is, as you might see here, there are a couple of ways to see or to get a hold of this image. The one which we are interested in is actually this one here, because this mode does provide us with a download button. So how would we get this? Well, it's really similar to what we had before, the previous video. So we have this class, and we would just go one level beneath, and here we have this link. Okay, so once we have this, like I said, we open this and we just will do the opening of the menu and the download. But first, so I'm going to leave this open for, or actually let's just copy it in IntelliJ. We don't forget it. And then let's just write our steps for the test. So we're going to read the data from Excel. By data, I mean actually the album links. And then we're going to navigate to that page, since all of them are links. Okay, navigate to the page. And, well, we're going to get the elements, web elements, and, well, we're going to navigate to those pages, actually to the images, and then let's, well, like I said, download the image. Okay, let's just put this one here because this is the place. Images, links, driver, find elements by CSS selector. And you might get the impression that I don't know how to write that. I'm just too lazy to do it. I love to focus on the code and yeah, show you how in each video how you can do it with the help of IntelliJ. Okay, so we actually have one step done, which is perfect. Let's just go to the other steps. So read the album from the Excel. Believe it or not, I actually have another video read from Excel. So we're going to go through the same steps that we have went through there. And I actually don't like to copy paste code. I'm trying to do it as little as possible. But since I prepared this video with other videos where I went through the code step by step, I feel we're going to gain some time by copy pasting it. But nonetheless, we'll go through them all by step by step. Okay. Just fixing the imports. Okay, so what are you doing here? So similar to when writing to the Excel, we first, or it's really good if you know your path to the file. So that's why we make a variable path type string, which shows to this file here. Then we basically make a file input stream similar to the one we did in the previous video. And in this one, instead of getting the sheet by the name as we did in the previous video, I said I can show you how to do it by index. So since the counting starts at 0 and we're getting the first sheet, here we have a 0. Okay, and what are we going to so I'm going to show you this example for one album, because, well, I mean, if we go through all of the albums and we have a couple of hundred images, it's going to take a while to see if all is working. So we're going to do one album. What's important is how we read the data from the Excel. So let me explain what I mean. So an Excel sheet has two identifiers, a row and a column. And that is basically what we're doing here. We're saying, give me the first row, or the second row in this case, which is this, and the first column, and get me its value, and then navigate to this URL. Okay, so let's put a stop in here. This doesn't actually stop it. I just want to have a line where I put my breakpoint, and let's just debug it until this section. The actual breakpoint, that's the stopping. Okay, so we should now, if I open the, oh, I did a boo-boo here. I should have closed this one. Okay, let me close it, and this one as well, and let's run it again. I had the file open, which is bad, which is definitely very bad, because I mean, you cannot have the file open and change it at the same time by multiple people. Okay, so if I go here, should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 13 links. Perfect. And if I go to the images like this, we have 13 web elements. So it seems we need to find again, or make again, a special array, which okay, get the elements. Here we'll make an array of the links from the web elements, and we don't really need to do, or actually we don't even need to make an array. We can navigate to the images. So let's try it for one image. Yeah. So if we take, the gets a URL. So we have the array for the list of web elements. We said get me the first link, and from there I want its href. Oops. Out print line stop. Okay, and let's do it from here. Okay, I made a bad thing now. I need to stop it because it's not debugging, it's actually running the test. But even now, it should actually see that it's opening the image in. Yeah, it was too fast. Okay. And again. Okay, and we're here, which is perfect. Perfect. So what we want here is to click on this context menu and then on download, and we're actually then done, if you can imagine. Okay, so since we're here, let me just stop the code. You can go here and here. Okay, let's just get this element there. And I've done this before, and I can tell you it's not really a pretty, it's actually this class here. It's a humongous class. And believe it or not, it's the same class at the moment for all of the images. It's absolutely ugly, but for the point which we're trying to achieve in this video, it's okay. So then we go to IntelliJ, and so download the image. We have a couple of steps. So we have the context menu. By CSS selector, and then we need to actually, oops, since we're using it a lot, let's just leave it there. So we'll need to click the context menu, but here I need to close this. Perfect. And once I've clicked the context menu, I will need to get a load of this. And here it's also not really nice. So the best way I came up with is by basically identifying all of these items or icons and pressing one of those. So like I said, I identify the list. I go through it. The first one, the download, is what we need. Okay, so make again the list. Icon list. Let's find elements by CSS selector, and our item our icon list is actually number 1, and if we click that one, we should be done. This is how it works for one of the images. What we should do is actually, okay, let's try this, of course. And let me debug the test. Okay, stop it there. And as you can see, it did save. And if I open it, it opened the image. So it saved it to my computer. The thing is, if we want, so this is how you do it with one image. If you do want to do it for all of the images, you just need to do a loop, basically. You just need actually to do 2 loops. One loop here, and one loop. So yeah, one here when you get the images, another one when you navigate. I've done that for me. The thing is, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, and the scope was here to show you how you can do it, or how you can achieve it. And I think the scope has been achieved. Like I said, Selenium WebDriver is not the best tool to do web scraping, but it can be done. As you have seen here, it can be done. And as you can see, or as you have seen, everything that we have used in these two videos, we actually saw in past videos. What I've noticed is a lot of people struggle before actually going into Selenium and identifying or writing going to Selenium, struggle with identifying elements, or better said, with selectors. So I'm thinking of making some videos about selectors. Please write in the comments what you think. As always, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye bye.